Hard-hitting in-ring action from the men and women of Ring of Honor invaded Stage AE in Pittsburgh's North Side on April 14, 2018, delivering an always exemplary guts and glory style of professional wrestling. Ring of Honor's template of minimal diversionary vignettes guarantees the feuding and fighting is center stage, and the focus remains on the action in the squared circle, allowing personalities to play out in the ring and not in scripted moments of high drama. Bearing the title of Steel City Excellence, Ring of Honor returns to Pittsburgh in order to tape 4 episodes of their weekly program in a 5-hour whirlwind of DDTs, moonsaults, and body slams. Beginning the night's action, Altoona, Pennsylvania's Chris Larissa squares off against Rochester, New York's Colin Delaney in a well-paced Future of Honors match from these two up-and-comers. Up next, Chucky T got the crowd buzzing early in a match against Josh Woods that placed Chucky T's high-impact aerial assault against Josh Woods' strikes and grappling ability. In a Woman of Honor title defense, recently crowned women's champion Sumi Sakai faced off against Stella Gray in an outstanding match that saw the powerhouse Jenny Rose emerge to inject herself into Sumi's affairs. Entering to a scattering of boos and cheers, the hardcore legend Bully Ray continues to build excellent heat with the crowd with a scathing takedown of modern wrestlers. Calling out Ring of Honor's Chief Operations Officer Joe Koff, Bully Ray flaunts his recently acquired Hall of Fame gold and sows the seeds for confrontation. Returning to in-ring action, Silas Young defends his television title against Bullet Club aspirant Flip Gordon in an exciting match that found Silas showing his perfect heel tendencies when he chastised the crowd for counting his punches. Near falls abound, and a monster dive to the outside highlights this entertaining match. Coast to Coast versus the Beer City Bruisers brought some heft to the show with a crushing display, while Will Ferrara of the Dogs and the returning Jonathan Gresham put on a technical mat workshop to open the next match. Late interference by Ferrara's tag team partner Rhett Titus brings the Motor City Machine Guns to Gresham's aid. The recently re-signed Shane Taylor finds himself in an overmatched squash against an individual we will call Jobber Number 1 that can best be described as a mauling that found the referee showing concern for Taylor's opponent. Next, in a 6-man tag team main event, reigning Ring of Honor World Champion Dalton Castle and his resplendent boys face the Kingdom in an exhilarating match, with the boys delivering the tandem goods while Dalton Castle exudes more than enough for everyone, especially Matt Tatum. Castle's boys collect some frequent flyer miles, and a post-match assault targets his heavily bandaged hand. Next, Tennille Dashwood emerges to thunderous applause and cuts a powerful promo about self-empowerment and makes a strong case to reassert herself in the women's division. Up next, the reigning tag team champions Dem Boys, the Briscoes, clash with the Young Bucks in a spirited match that invigorated the assembled masses. Bringing the crowd to a boil, these legendary tag teams offer up an excellent display of in-ring viciousness and jaw-dropping spectacle. A Bullet Club-backed brawl closes out the first half of Steel City Excellence as an intermission gives the crowd a moment or two to catch their breath. Women of Honor action opens the second half of the night with a stellar matchup between Brandy Rhodes and Jenny Rose. Following up her earlier stare-down with the women's champion Sumi Sakai, Jenny Rose makes a statement in this match with Rhodes as the two walk away with a begrudging level of respect. Punishment Martinez versus Jay Lethal follows Brandy and Jenny's match, and Lethal gets a great pop from the crowd, but a strong contingent for Martinez more than makes their presence known. Shane Taylor returns for a second match on the night. Another near-nameless jobber steps up to the Shane Taylor Annihilation Machine as a series of referees and stagehands get obliterated in Shane's exercise in violence. A heartwarming string of jobber chants filled the venue for our undersized squash mate as he is helped to the back. The gatekeeper, Kelly Klein, tangles with Madison Rayne in a bout that ranges inside and outside of the ring, followed by the Motor City Machine Guns as they cut an in-ring promo to discuss their future, and an interruption by the Dogs leads to an impromptu match. Local Pittsburgh area wrestler Michael Facade, aka the Neon Ninja, takes on Eli Isa as the night nears its conclusion. An amazing display from the Ninja and Isa ensues until Bully Ray emerges to clean house, leading to another, more heated exchange with Joe Koff that results in a surprising announcement. Closing out the event, the American Nightmare, Cody, Marty Scurll, and Adam the Hangman Page, accompanied by Bernard the Business Bear, faced off against the reigning six-man tag team champions SoCal Uncensored in a barn burner of a match, while the elite faction of the Bullet Club continues to face adversity internally and from the outside. An engrossing non-title match follows, full of high drama and even higher spots. Both teams deliver an exciting close to Steel City Excellence. Post-show festivities find Cody, Hangman, and Marty calling out most of the crew: Brandy, Flip Gordon, the Young Bucks, and even Bernard, the Business Bear, join them in the ring for some bits and giggles. With a burgeoning music career on the horizon, Marty Scurll ends the night on a melodious note with a rousing rendition of the Backstreet Boys' I Want It That Way. While the status and well-being of the Bullet Club remain unclear and the continuation of Being the Elite is in the wind, our wayward grapplers deliver an exciting show. The confidence and relative latitude granted by New Japan and Ring of Honor is well placed with the Bullet Club, crossing borders and cultures with rousing success. An exhaustive evening of superlative wrestling action. Ring of Honor captures the imagination and attention of the smarks in attendance. Stage AE provides a relatively intimate space to see, hear, and sometimes feel the bruising action of Ring of Honor's talented roster. Headlined by the undeniable presence of the Bullet Club's elite, featuring the deservedly cocky gravitas of the American Nightmare Cody, the self-aware and phenomenal duo the Young Bucks, and the inscrutable villain himself, Marty Scurll, the sheer ability and depth of the entire card is visible in each main event and throughout the undercard. From oversized and bruising tag team action courtesy of the Beer City Bruiser and Chris Malonis, to a hard-hitting television title bout featuring the last real man Silas Young and Flip Gordon, Steel City Excellence hit the gas early and managed to find the right mix of in-ring artistry, compelling promo segments, and rousing storytelling. Several prominent Women of Honor segments took center stage, highlighting the outstanding veterans Sumi Sakai and Madison Rayne, as well as outstanding upstarts Jenny Rose and Brandy Rhodes, even the incomparable Tennille Dashwood making an all-too-brief appearance. The Women of Honor make their presence known in emphatic style. All of this to mention nothing of the hardcore legend Bully Ray, the indomitable tag team the Briscoes, the venerated veteran Jay Lethal, and the flamboyant world champion Dalton Castle, all who played prominent and engrossing roles in the night's proceedings. Offering the greatest pure wrestling experience in the United States, Ring of Honor continues to grow in recognition and prominence. April 14, 2018 brought the men and women of Ring of Honor to Pittsburgh for their Steel City Excellence television taping, recording 4 episodes set to air in the coming weeks. Steel City Excellence offered an exciting evening of hard-hitting, squared circle drama and high-flying in-ring action.